Barrel rolls is the reporter thrown into the secretive world of the Forex Super Model, where nothing is as it seems. Beware the techno-monk, and steer clear of Professor Code and his two assistants. Give the senior trader a wide berth, and don't expect any sense from the risk manager.
Good morning, I'm Professor Code and this is the Forex Super Model daily briefing for Friday the 12th of the 3rd, 2021. Time is just coming up to 0500 GMT, Asian session coming to a close, European session firing up, our lunchtime North American US session. Right, Thursday then, yesterday the 11th, we had a negative opposed driver in the yen at minus 91.93. Front and back door flows, mainly going into the euro at plus 143, next the pound at plus 138, and the dollar was the negative rock at minus 88. Activity plus or minus 281. Right, intra-week then, this is the most relevant now because we're at the end of the week. We're Friday. This is from Monday the 8th, 3rd, open to about 15 minutes ago. We've got a positive opposed driver in the pound, plus 448. Front and back door flows mainly coming out of the yen at minus 349, next out of the dollar at minus 72, and the euro is the positive rock at plus 73. Activity over the week plus or minus 521. Finally then, intraday, basically the Asian session to about 15 minutes ago. We've got a positive opposed driver in the dollar at plus 54, front and back door flows going out of the yen minus 35, out of the euro at minus 29, and the pound is the positive rock at plus 10, activity plus or minus 64. Right, so what's going to knock this about today? Today then, Friday, we've got German CPI, CAD unemployment rate, and US Michigan consumer sentiment. Sunday then, just peeping into next week, we've got the RBA governor's speech, Governor Lowe, on Sunday. We've got Monday, we've got China's retail sales, Monday the 15th, and Tuesday we've got the RBA minutes and the US retail sales. So it's like pretty strong start to the week data wise. Don't forget you can pick up our data cycle and flow review tomorrow. Right, so let's get rid of this and let's look at what's been going on in the flows in the asset classes. Our trades are doing reasonably well. Again, we're up about 750 points overall. We'll talk about that at the end. We added an extra long position on the Euro NZD yesterday. Right, Euro complex then. The Euro complex is basically weak except against the yen and the Swiss. The yen is weak except against the Swiss. The pound is strong except against the dollar, which is stronger. The Swiss is weak across the board. The CAD is strong except against the dollar and the pound. The AUD is strong except against the pound, dollar and CAD. The NZD is weak except against the euro, the yen and the Swiss, and the dollar is strong across the board. Right, so what have we got in basic terms then? We've got dollar strength dominating in the Asian session then. We've got Swiss weakness, the equivalent on the other side, and we've got variations on the theme. You've got a weak Swiss, as we said, and the AUD and the commodity currencies are, apart from the NZD, which we expect to be cooked, are on the up. Right, so let's move on. Look at the other asset classes. So right, what have we got? We've got dollar index. Right, well the dollar index, where are we here? So we've got it sort of, it came up, it's gone back down, it's about there, it's about 0.7 from the floor, our modelled floor. So the dollar's strong, but has come off a bit. Gold then, weak generally, came up a bit and is now looking weak again. Oil was strong, came back, went up, came back, and is about there. So it's just sub the highs, but looking pretty strong at the moment. Wall Street is the flyer at the moment. So Wall Street looks like this. That's the previous high. The S&P. The S&P basically looks like this. It's just below its highs, and the tech is more ugly. Sort of it's come back, but it's about 0.5 from the model top. Right, so those are those, and then you've got let's make some space here. You've got US 10-year and the bund. Let's have a look at those. So US 10-year and the bund. Where are we? US 10-year sort of looks like that. It's about 0.25 from the model floor, and the bund is about 0.4 from the model floor. Bear in mind these are prices, so basically the 10-year yield is outgunning the bund at the moment in relative terms, and bearing in mind that this has a bearing on the euro dollar. So take it from there really. Copper with its, remember it's 5, 3, 4, 5 pumps, came back, went more or less back to base camp, has risen up a bit, and it's now sort of activating about there, sort of above the second pump really, roughly. And then finally US steel, which is one to look at, we believe anyway. US steel basically is about 0.7 from the model floor, so it's come up significantly. Right, so let's just clear this and make some final comments. Right, so we've had a bounce in equities. Well, some. Wall Street is full ahead. We've got this China, positive China data cycle now. Basically, as I said, we're long AUD dollar, so we're long AUD dollar. We're short the NZD in the form of the euro, the pound, the CAD, and the AUD. And we're roughly 750 points to the good now. We've got bigger positions. We're running about 11 trades now, 11 full trades. We added long NZD yesterday. It was soft initially. We decided it had enough. We cleared the original trade and added the two trades at the lower price, and it's now about, I don't know, about 50 to 60 points in profit overall. So that's not bad at all. And look, going forward then, we see no reason at all to change this stance. We're looking at a strong second quarter. China's yet to really kick in. AUD and short NZD is the place to be in our opinion. So hope that was useful. See you for tomorrow for the weekly review and the weekly data cycle review for the same period, Monday the 8th to Friday the 12th. Thank you very much.